And so often, DEI presents kind of a one and done approach. And, I like to give like an analogy that it's like taking a seed and throwing it onto hard soil. And we wanted to till that soil. We wanted to offer something that is looking at the individual. It's the individual that can ripple out and make a difference in our society.
And a lot of the anti-racism programs as we see them today really focus on the white community and what white people have to do. But I think it's important for us to acknowledge that white supremacy is something that seeps into all of our communities, that we all participate in its maintenance, and that it's important for non-white people to also be involved and to take responsibility for creating a solution to this issue. We really wanted to create cross-cultural connections and empower our communities long-term, right? To be more integrated, to be more diverse and appreciate that diversity.
If we can disrupt our biases and the misconceptions that we have about one another and the misunderstandings that we have about one another, and create a culture that supports real conversation, real reflection and practice, that's going to ultimately lead to our goal of developing leaders who are committed to becoming the solution to our race problem. How would you describe, how we're seeking to impact the world in our delivery?
That's a good question. I think to me, the way I kind of think about it, the way I describe it to people when I'm talking to them about Affara is we are to anti-racism what Duolingo is to language learning or Weight Watchers is to dieting, right? Our approach kind of blends that personal growth with anti-racism education. And the methodology that we're using is rooted in transformative learning and critical inquiry and self-reflection. But it's also the key, I think, is this community, right? In Duolingo, in Weight Watchers, and a load of other organizations, Peloton, for example, community is what keeps people honest, really. It keeps people driving towards their goals, their personal growth goals.
We are a new organization and we're looking forward to having a big impact in the world. But in the year and a half or so that we've been around, I think that we have proven that this idea of community, we've been able to kind of create our own little microcosm within our own organization, right? With our team members, we've had, our number of volunteers has gone up and down, but we've had upwards of 40 or 50 at one time, right? And it's been really amazing to see how our little community of people from all over the US, from all different ethnicities, different backgrounds, different age groups, have come together all with this common goal of wanting to be better people, of wanting to move in this world differently. But within our community, we've already seen growth among our team members, different kinds of conversations, different kinds of breakthroughs that people have had in their own lives. So I think, again, what you said, this idea of community is so important for really helping people to feel like they're not alone and that there are other people who are on this same journey with them, and we can contribute to one another and help each other grow.
It's so hard to meet people. Let's get real. It's hard to go outside of if you're not, you're in middle America, or your social circle, the people that surround you all look the same. It's very difficult to make new friends, if you will, or to connect with people whose lives may not be walking the same exact path, right? So creating this space where people can come together everybody here is interested in dialogue. Everybody here is interested in learning about one another. Everybody here is interested in going outside their comfort zone. So quite naturally, there is a safe space in which you can learn that you are so similar to somebody who maybe on the outside looks or seems initially different. Creating that space for people to connect with one another makes all the difference.
We kind of envisage Affara as an ecosystem and an opportunity to generate profit and then reinvest that profit back into the community with other nonprofits that are working specifically in the anti-racism DEI space. But it's also a number of other opportunities for us to work with other partners that are also working in similar fields in anti-bias training, education, consulting. We really see ourselves as creating an ecosystem here. And through that ecosystem, we have a real potential, we believe, to become a self-funded organization over time. However, as with any successful venture, it takes upfront investment to be able to really get onto that journey that can really see our business model come into fruition.
We're looking for individuals and organizations who are committed to our mission, who are able to contribute both their expertise and funding, and who are interested in becoming a long-term partner. So what comes next? Well, we'd like to invite you to check out our website, take a look at our deck, and then reach out to us directly. We'd love to have a conversation with you.
We've already started to make a difference in people's lives, and with your support, we can amplify our impact.
Then, are we adjourned?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. I had another corny idea, but it's probably too corny.
What is it? What is it? Share it.
well, you have to share it. You have to tell us now.
Well, just for the Affara part, that like Jules could say, I am Affara, and I could say, you are Affara, and then Tim could say, we are Affara. I told you it was corny.